What's up, everybody? Ray here at Pro 46 Drift. Guys, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. This is Ray, Pro 46 Drift. Yes, y'all know we like to take you by the cloud. If you're in the market and learning how to install a CCTV camera, look no further. This may be the video for you. We're going to be installing some CCTV cameras here in Ghana, parents' house. We're going to be installing 4 cameras. I don't know if you can see behind me. I'm going to install one camera there, one camera there, one camera there, and another camera in the back of the property. So stick around as we go through the install, and I'll show you guys how to properly install a CCTV camera. If you're also in the market and actually hiring somebody to install your cameras here in Ghana, I'll leave some information in the description box below. So if you're interested in that, reach out to me on my IG. But yeah, let's get to this. All right, so this is inside the property. That's the house, and then this is the inside of that wall that we just looked at, and this is what we've done. Everything here is concrete, so it's a little bit harder to work with, but nonetheless, it can be done. So what we did was we cut a piece into the wall, and we ran a conduit. You don't have to do this, but this is how I wanted to do this install. So we ran a conduit. This is a Cat 6 wire. We ran the conduit from here, and then we trenched it through here all the way through the garden. We trenched it all the way over there to that end, and then I'll show you the other end. Okay, all right, that's where the first conduit ended up over there, and then we trenched it some more all the way through here, all the way through here. And then this ground here, they call this terrazzo. Yeah, terrazzo. It's just pebble, concrete, and sand. We cut into that, laid the conduit all the way here to the house. And then once we got to the house, we put an elbow in that conduit. Cat 5 goes inside the house. We'll seal all this up with concrete and then repaint that guy. All right, folks, this is inside the house. The hole comes in here, and we put a conduit. 3 Cat 6 coming in here. One is from the back of the property. I'll show you that here in a second. And then the 2 is from the front walls. But anyway, we ran it through this conduit. It goes up. It goes up all the way there. And then we ran it all the way to the front of the living room. We've branched it down, go all the way down, over, and these are all my Cat 6 wires that we've ran so far. So I'm going to terminate these wires, and I'll show you how to terminate them. That's some of the cameras that we're going to be mounting, and like I said, the NVR is right there. I'll show you the back of the NVR here in a little bit, and yeah, we'll go from there. So stick tight, and let's get through this. All right, folks, so here is some of the Cat 6 wires that we're going to be terminating. As you can see, it's not terminated. I'll show you what you're going to need to terminate these. Basically, Cat 6 ends, and then a compression or a crimp tool. All right, here we go. We're gonna make the first end on this Cat 6. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on. What you want to do first is break the sheathing on the cable. Once you strip the wire back, you will have 4 pairs of wires. Okay, you'll have a blue, orange, green, and brown. They're all twisted. You want to untwist them, and I'll show you what to do next. Unravel each pair, and then I'm going to post in this video the color scheme of a Ethernet wire. Okay, there's a certain pattern these cables have to lay in order for your Ethernet to work well. Although, if you make a match on both ends, you'll be okay. Blue, green, orange, and brown, okay? So your blue pair is in the middle, your green pair is split, your orange pair is to the left, the brown is to the right. Keep them the same on both ends, and you should be okay. Thing here, this is a guard. It pretty much separates all the wires nice and neatly. Put them down the pairs like so. I want to trim this down a little bit. Trim it down a little bit. I've got to trim it down a little bit. Alright folks, this is your RJ45, RJ11 crimper tool, followed by some other neat things that you may need. But basically, if you can get a crimper that has the RJ45, that's all you need. This is an RJ11 for regular phone jacks. If you need that, then hey, you can get a combo. But if not, just the regular RJ45 crimper would do you magic, okay? Basically, the end is made. I'm going to slide it into the crimper part. Right down on my tool. Push it out. Boom. You got an Ethernet end. Okay? So, again, you're going to do the same color scheme on both ends. If you do the same color scheme on both ends, blue, green, orange to the left, brown to the right, on both ends, with this piece looking down, you will be okay. 4 Ethernet ends made on the one end. This is the end going behind the NVR or the DVR. This is all done. I'm gonna do the other end, which are going to the cameras, and then we'll plug everything in and see, and then actually configure the system from Moshan and all that good stuff. And then the system is live. We are on the roof of the house, and we're getting ready to terminate some of the wires that's going to be on the roof. I got one wire right here that we're going to terminate, and then I got another wire over there that we're going to terminate. We're going to do that one first and actually turn that camera on to see what type of vantage point it gets wherever it needs to go. So I got that camera mounted. It's on a temporary basis. I gotta put the anchors in and screw the bracket on and then mount the camera. Finally got all the cameras installed. I want to walk you through the compound and show you everything that we did. So come on, let's go and let's take a look at what we did. All right, so we got this wall over here. We got 2 cameras mounted on the outside wall. What I did was I cut into the concrete. I put a conduit into the concrete, followed by some cement to you know, cover all that stuff up. I also installed this box, and if you come closer over here, you'll see one of the wires that go on the outside of the wall. So swing around. This is one of the Cat 5 wires that I drilled a hole into the concrete block. Is going outside. I've got 2 holes drilled in this concrete block, one here, one over here. What this is called a well, there's an actual name for it, but it's pretty much a cover to conceal the wire. You don't necessarily need all of this stuff. I just want the extra mile to make it look professional. All right, so now we're gonna go on the outside of the building, or yeah, outside of the compound, to show you the actual cameras. So like I said, I got 2 cameras installed on the outside of the building or the wall. I got one camera looking that way and another camera looking that way. So that was 2 cameras that I just showed you. We installed a total of 4 cameras. Let me show you the third one. So the third camera is looking at the pretty much the front yard. This is the third camera. What I did is I ran it in the conduit. It goes up into the roof and then goes around into the roof, and I'll show you where it comes into the building. So the 2 exterior cameras, what I did was we cut into the wall cement, right? I put a conduit all around to catch it right there. Yep. So I put the, you know, I cut the thing, and then I put a conduit in the ground all the way around, all the way. It came over here. I did the same thing. I cut into the concrete, and then brought it over here. I cut into the concrete, and I brought everything into the building. I drilled a hole into the concrete, and then mosquitoes. I drilled a hole into the concrete, sealed it up with some cement, and wires go into the building. Let me show you the fourth camera, and then we'll go inside. So the fourth camera, I installed it in the back of the property, or the back of the building. It's located up there. I did the same thing. I put a conduit. The conduit goes up, and then the conduit goes up and around the roof, comes down into that location that I showed you. I drilled into the house. That's where it goes. So the hole that I drilled outside comes in over here. Then I ran this conduit all the way up, around, all the way to the front of the living room. So it comes down, over, stops over there. Terminate all the Cat 6 wires into Ethernet ends. Got your NVR and TV monitor. You get a mouse with this. Hard drive is not included. Hard drive costs about 500 Ghana cedis. I highly recommend having a hard drive. You can play back your video from a week ago with a terabyte hard drive. 2 terabytes gives you about 2 weeks. This system also has a built-in LAN. If you want to monitor your cameras from outside, there's an app that you can download, but you need home internet to do that. But this is pretty much a system. It's good to go. You can sit back and watch your system like Scarface Al Pacino. So before we leave you with this video, guys, I would like to thank one of our sponsors, Unique Cosmetics. She sponsored all these shirts that you've seen in this video today. If you like any of these shirts or want to get your own customized shirt, reach out to her at her Instagram. I will leave that information in the description box below. Unique Cosmetics. I will also link to her website where you can find her beauty products as women eyelashes, makeup, jewelry, clothing, things of that nature. She's a young entrepreneur, 15 years of age, working real hard. She has over 20,000 followers on her IG. So consider yourself one of her followers by going and following her now. So guys, that's pretty much how to install a CCTV camera. Thanks for watching Pro 46 Trips. Yes, we like to take you by the clouds. My name is Ray. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.